y'all, hey, it's your girl Zoe, aka Melanated Beauty, back with you guys again for another hair video. So I decided to try something new again, despite my last video being trash. And I'm pretty confident in these actually working better than the last product that I bought that I felt like was trash personally for me, and I will never use them again ever. So yeah, stay tuned to see how I did this and what products I use. So I'm using my Cantu foaming style, and this is the curlers I'll be using. And of course I got my clips to section out my hair. I'm ready to do this thing. So it's really just 3 easy products, and then of course a brush to go ahead and just detangle it if you need to detangle, and just to make sure that your hair is like thoroughly straight enough and no kinks or anything. So I'm just going through, taking down these 2 twists that I did real quick. I love how my hair turns out after I blow dry it. It's like so easy to style. Like, I put these twists in there as soon as I got done, and you see how it came out. Like, I could have just like left this as a style, which I've done before. If you're friends with me on Facebook or on Instagram, you've probably seen me do this before, like just super quick and easy. I could have just left it like this because I just love it. Like, look at that. But obviously I'm not going to do that. And I'm sectioning out my hair into 4 parts. They don't have to be even parts, but I do try to get them proportioned nicely, because like I said, I will be putting a certain amount of the curlers into each section here. So that's just what I'm doing here, just sectioning off my hair. So now that I basically have all of my hair sectioned out, I'm going to go ahead and take my detangler brush, which I absolutely love, guys, and just going to go ahead and detangle. And I'm going to put some of the Farasues and butters on my ends because I also love this product, and it just protects and moisturizes your ends. So I'm going to go ahead and section off my first little piece of hair I will be using. And I really didn't know what size to really section off my hair to start with the first piece, but hey, I was just going with what I felt like I was gonna do. So I take some of the Cantu foaming mousse and just rubbing it through my hair. I'm not really gonna use a lot, to be honest, because my hair at this stage takes on the curls relatively easy. As you can see with the 2 twists I had in there, it curls up pretty easy. So you just put your hair in, and I just rolled it up like a regular roller. That's how I usually do my perm rods. And I just got the roller as close to my scalp as possible and just rolled it up. So I'm basically going to take these steps the entire process here, taking a little bit of the foaming mousse, putting it in my hair. I wasn't trying to get my hair, like I said, soaked and wet. I'm twisting my hair just a little bit to give it a little bit more twist and to make sure it kind of like stays in the curling here. So I will actually be doing this style again because I feel like it's a few different methods to get curls. Like I said, I'm just literally taking my hair and just rolling it up the actual roller, whereas I can be starting at the root and then wrapping my hair around it that way. But like I said, I usually do it this way. So next time I am going to try it the other way. But this is like so easy to do, y'all. Like, it's ridiculous. And I love that these rollers are so soft. Like I said, I was trying to get as close to my roots as possible. And these are the different sizes. They're small and like medium. And yeah, so I'm like almost done. Like, this was so quick and easy to do. Like, I have a lot left here, so I'm super excited about that. Because these products are like so soft, I did have to go back in here and adjust some to get closer to my roots as I was continuously rolling. So that's just what I'm doing here, just adjusting them. All right, y'all, so I'm done, and I feel like it took maybe like 15 to 20 minutes to do this, and it was actually pretty quick, very simple. As you can see, I did have to go in and touch up a few of them because they were a little loose. So like this one, for instance, is kind of loose, but I think it's because of the way that it's turned or whatever. I'm actually going to go in and separate it and put 2 more on here. I actually have 3 left. It came with 40 total, 20 small. This is a small one. This is the big one, as I showed you guys in the video. So it came with 40 total. People did say you want to get order 2 of these or a bigger pack so that you can make sure you have enough for your entire head. And I do, because I have 2 left over, and I think they're actually the big ones that I have left over. So when I was actually finished with my entire head, I had maybe about 10 or less left. So I decided to go in, like I said, and break them down into 2s and add them where I thought I had too much hair at, like where I used some of the big ones at. I still went ahead and broke it down. So that looks a lot better to me. My back is really soft, so they're not as close to my scalp as I would like them to be, but I'm not tripping off of that because they're still gonna come out cute. So I actually have 3 left. These are very soft. They're not gonna cause any harm on your head, which I love. I have 3 big ones left out of a 40 pack, which isn't bad. Now, a part of me, I wasn't even reading at first. I kind of thought I only had 20 in my pack, so that's why I split my hair into 4s, because I was going to do 5 to each section. But now I know that I could do 10 to each section, so next time I do my hair, I will be using, like I said, 10 to each section. And when I got up top here, I did try to use the smaller ones, but I do have a mix of them all over because that's something I'm not really concerned too much about. But I do try to be a little conscious and put the smaller ones towards the top, you know. Like I said, the back of my hair is softer, so they're not going to hold as much, and I can't see the back of my head, so I'm pretty sure I have more up here than I do in the back. Of course I don't know because I can't see the back of my head, but once I take them down and separate them, you won't be able to tell. But I'm pretty sure if you've seen any of my previous videos or have done a perm set yourself, you will know that. So they're pretty freaking comfortable, like I said, versus the other product I used. So check that video out. complete fail, guys. Complete fail. I'm going to put a scarf on my head so they can stay secure and snug, because I don't want them getting loose in the middle of the night. I'm going to put a scarf on, and I'm going to put a bonnet on as well, like I said, to make sure they just like stay in place, because I don't want the back falling or anything like that. But stay tuned for tomorrow when I go ahead and take them out. I'm pretty sure they're going to look very nice. I did this on pre-stretched hair, so I'm gonna look nice. Stay tuned.
The next day.
Stuff in, so I guess this will be the first one we take out. Wow. Just boop. Guys, it's not dry. It's not dry. It's not dry. I'm gonna take down one more. I'm gonna actually separate this one into twos and roll it back up to help it dry. I don't know how I feel about sitting under the dryer with these in. I'm pretty sure you can, but I don't know if I want to, because it probably only needs about another 30 minutes to dry. I did not have my hair soaking wet. This is all the product here, but it's not even dry and it looks relatively decent. So
eventually,
all right guys, I'm back and it's time to do the final takedown. I decided not to sit under the dryer, but to wait and just start doing stuff around the house and do some other video editing, so it should be dry. So let's start taking it down. I think to avoid some extra frizz up here, I probably should have started, which I really rarely do this way, is just start up here near the root and then twist it around. That way this closer to my root would have more curl to it, but I'm not really tripping off of that because, like I said, this is the way I usually curl them or whatever, because as you can see, like I said, this is more curly than that top near the root. So I think it's still gonna be cute, but it's not gonna have as much of a curl pattern. My root is probably still gonna be a little bit frizzy, but like I said, I'm not tripping too much off of that. In particular, I will be using these again, so I will, the next time I do use them, I will be starting the curl from the actual root. That one is not actually dry. That's probably the only one that's not dry, is that right there. So I'm gonna start this one actually from the root so it can dry correctly. And roll it up and boop, pop it back down. But yeah, everything else is dry here. That's dry. So now I'm just taking apart the curls, and I'm only doing them one time, and then going ahead and twisting them back around my finger so it continues to hold the original curl. So I'm just taking them down real quick. It's basically the final look with them separated. I still have this one in, and I'm gonna leave it in probably until the end of the day because I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna do these nails for y'all next, so I'm gonna leave this in. And yeah, I really like this product. I really freaking do. I think they were easier to sleep in than perm rods, but I like it. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys also follow me on Instagram for pictures and updates on this look here, because I will be posting pictures over the last couple of days so you can see the transition of my hair, and like I said, so you guys can see the real final look of this with this baby out.